today. My throat, yes, day before was like really, no, not day before, yesterday morning was, wow, that's really bad. It's vibrato. What do you call it? Vibrato? I don't know. It's not falsetto. That much I know. Yeah, so I woke up with like a really bad throat and I was like, this is not gonna be good. I can sense it. And it wasn't. Clearly, it was hurting yesterday, but it's not hurting today. It's just dark. Just deep voice today. Yeah, I'm trying really hard to speak like a girl. What is today's day? What are we gonna do? I did not do much this week. Yeah, in terms of filming, I just did not. I'm just doing vlogs now. Once I get into vlogs, I'm like full-blown vlogging. So I take this Alan Truman curling tong, and I just sort of, I learned how to, do this. I Dyson my hair. Whenever I Dyson my hair, it's the most long-lasting sort of blow dry. So I use this straight blow dry head and I straightened it out first. But it's still very gisapeta and dry. It is. I can't wait for Tuesday, man. My haircut day. I feel like I've been talking about my hair through 3 vlogs now. I don't know why. I need to stop talking about my hair. You can see it. So I just wanted to show you that this is exactly what I do to sort of get that end curl. I don't leave my hair straight because the bottom part of my hair is very dry. So I like to curl the ends so they don't look very crepey and rusty down. So see, you can barely see the damage. I am going to, I don't know, it's Saturday today, what to do. Weekends here, again, there are lots to do through the week. It's just that Saturdays, Sundays, a lot of families are out to the point where it's maha crowded. So I always contemplate, should we go, should we not go? I was like, should I take her to the play area today? Should we do something? I don't know, we'll see. Let's see where it takes us. Maybe we go to a cafe. It's not fun for Abigail, but Abigail just likes to go out anywhere. She likes to go out and have a good time, even if it's adult time. So yeah, I basically just do that. And it sort of gets a little nicer than this side. I am sort of in this phase in my life where I'm like trying to figure out how to pray. Okay, and I'm talking to, I know other religions have a custom like prayer and like temple visits, and there's like these routinely things you'll do which keeps that going. But I don't want to say Christianity is a broad term, but in Christianity, or if you follow Jesus, it's a relationship with him. It's like a relationship. So the Bible describes our relationship with Jesus like the bride and groom. We are his bride, all of us, men, women, all. We are his bride and he's the groom. And it just compares our relationship like a marriage. So that's why, how you always at least you try to find new ways to talk to your partner. You find new ways to make them desired and wanted. And that's how you keep the relationship going and you don't feel bored. I feel like there comes a time in a Christian's life where they do get bored. Like I am at this point where I'm just I don't want to be the kind of person who repeats her prayers every day. I don't. But sometimes I notice myself saying the same things and I'm like, what am I doing? I'm reciting a memorized prayer that I've been saying for la la la, give her this, give him that, all of that, and thank you, Jesus. And then I just notice myself getting bored myself. So I can't imagine how Jesus might be feeling. He's just I know all this. What else you got? Tell me something new. I feel like Jesus is this cool father who's just waiting to spend time with us, and that's it. He just wants us to sit in his presence. So I feel like everyone has different phases or seasons in their life on how to pray. So when I was in Bombay, I feel like up until last month, I think worship was my form of prayer. I love music. So worship music and praising him, that was giving me the feels. But now I think music is not doing it for me. I'm not feeling a music prayer. Whenever I listen to music, I feel like, no, God wants me to do something else. And I really think he wants me to talk to him in this season. And there were a couple of nights where I was just talking to him. At nights, I would just sit after Abigail slept and I just tell him stuff about my day. That's how I pray. Literally, that's how I pray. There's one kind of prayer which is breaking strongholds and declaring peace and really, really authoritative prayer. And there is one prayer where you're just talking to your father. And I've been talking to my father lately. And I've just been telling him about how I'm feeling and just as I talk to my best friend. That's how I'm talking to my father. I feel like that's the kind of stuff he wants me to do. I don't know. I just feel drawn to talking to him more. But I'm still figuring it out. I feel like I was just thinking in the shower. I feel like when do we ever know what we really want? I don't think humans ever know what we really want. We're just always figuring it out. If you ask anyone, they're like, figuring it out. I'm gonna figure this out. We're always figuring it out. I don't think anyone has it nailed down. It's very rare that people have something nailed down for a long time, you know. And my voice sounds so whack right now, but apologies. I don't know why I'm apologizing. It's nothing I did. Yeah, so I'm figuring that out in my life now. How do I pray? How does Jesus want me this season? How does he want me to like worship him and like this? Yeah, sometimes you get stuck in a rut, and I don't want you guys to get stuck in a rut in your prayer life. I feel like listening to other people online and how they're praying and stuff like that, you can also get stuck there where you're following someone else's prayer routine to see how that feels. I did that, and that also didn't work for me. Like for some people, it is sitting in silence for a very long time with Jesus, like 40 minutes, 1 hour, just silent. But I feel like there's so many random thoughts in my head that is distracting me, like worldly thoughts distract me, and then that's not spiritual, that's not holy. It takes away from the holiness of that time with him. So yeah, a lot of you all are like, kya bol rahi hai ye? My Christian friends who are in the faith can understand what I'm talking. At least I hope that we are on the same page or thinking the same way and I'm not alone. I'm not liking vlogging on my phone. I don't know why. I just feel like I need a camera, like a proper digital camera. I just love the idea of having a small camera to film my vlogs separately. It just segregates everything so nicely. Yesterday I went to the Canon store and I asked for the G7X and they did not have it. So that is a bummer. Big bummer. It's been sold out everywhere. Okay, so now once I've toned my hair, I'm gonna use this GHD straightener to just get this fuzziness out of the way. Global Village is started already in Dubai. Global Village is a melting pot of all different cultures and countries. I've never been, but I read about it happening at the same time. So it's like Disneyland. I don't want to say something wrong here, but it's like this, like a big carnival basically of restaurants and like art stuff and performances, and they have it for a very long time. I think till November, my friend was saying. And yeah, you could just buy tickets for like 20 dirham, 35 dirhams, I think, or 25 dirhams, and just like go with your family and spend the entire day. It opens at 4, ends at 1. Grab your kids and take them, do a little shopping, see some performances. I'm planning on going, but I don't have a car, and not having a car in Dubai it's not a big thing, but it is kind of. It's not a walkable city. It's like you need a car to get to places, you know, like how in Europe you can get down, you can take a bike, you can take a cycle. You can take a cycle and an electric scooter. A lot of people have electric scooties, but you can just travel from here to there. You can't really like get out of this vicinity. If you want to get to a cafe or something, you have to take a cab or a car. You know what I mean? So, and public transport is of course taxi, metros, there are. And I'm taking a taxi. Obviously, you need to have like your driving license, and I'm going to take my driving test or whatever soon enough. I'm gonna have to learn. They have theory, they have, like, people say it's really difficult to pass the test. You have to do a lot of mehnat, and I understand why. There's very less accidents in Dubai. People are very careful when they drive, and there's a lot of rules, which I appreciate. I really am scared of driving. I don't know, I've always been, dude. I get too anxious on the road. Yeah, I'm like, someone else is waiting, let them pass. Like, I'm not a very bad cop kind of a driver, like, hey, let me go first. Like, oh my gosh, I'm a pushover when it comes to driving. I'm gonna go, but I have to learn, I have to get a car, because I cannot, like, you cannot function if you don't have a car. And as Abby grows up, I will put her in hopefully some activities, and I'll need to drop her off. Cabs get expensive to do that. So I don't have a car to go to Global Village. So and I also want to go with some people. You know, I don't want, just mom and me and Abby is like not a vibe. It's a family thing. So I'm trying to see if like some family members would come with us, or like my friends have gone to Bombay for Diwali, so I'm waiting for them to come down. Let's see what we can do. So it's gonna be fun. The beach is also an option actually. All right, now that we're somewhat ready, I will put some makeup on, little bit. Loving this Fenty Beauty thing, dude. It is literally so glossy on the face, so glossy. It hydrates the face so well. It's also SPF 40 or 30. I also have sunscreen underneath this, so I'm packed with sunscreen right now. I don't know how much I continued for my vlog yesterday talking about like meeting. How do you guys meet? Okay, let me just start all over again actually. How does one meet people? Like, how do single people meet single people here? I know no man watches my vlog, so women, my single women, how do you do it? Like, I don't understand. I really thought Dubai would be like an easier place to meet people, but really it's not. People are either like, it's a good thing, they're like very respectful, they don't like just come up to you. They're super respectful, they don't stare, they don't like nothing. I'm used to a lot of opposite things, like people coming up to me saying rubbish, staring. So none of that happens here. And when I asked a lot of you on DMs, like, my single ladies, how are you all meeting people? So many of you all are like, I've given up, Mals. Like, I've given up, 5 years single. I don't even bother. And that breaks my heart. I'm like, what? Are you just gonna like never look for a guy because it's so tedious? And you know what? When I was living in Mumbai, you're right. Like, there is barely any potential there. I've lived there all my life. So it's easy to give up. You're like, yeah, okay, fine. Maybe not. Here, there's a lot of potential, man. Like, a lot of potential. There is such good looking people. And I know good looks are not it, but like on face value, when you're like, you know, if you go out, you're like, there are like 10 people here that are like really good looking or worth talking to, I guess. Like, I don't know what is your criteria, but, or your type. You will find like your type here, basically is what I'm saying. A lot of people. Now, the only challenge is here that they don't approach you. Men just like are not, I don't know if they're not confident enough or they find you intimidating. A lot of my friends have told me I am very intimidating if you see me in person. But unless you speak to me, I like water down very soon. I'm like, hi, I get all like friendly. But I'm not roaming around like with a, you know what I mean? So people say I'm intimidating to like get, you know, speak to. But I'm like, that's not a reason. Men are supposed to be confident, like come up to, but yeah, no man has been confident enough to come up to speak to me. Now, there are a couple of scenarios. There might be because I'm with Abigail most times and they're like, okay, she might be married, she has a kid or whatever, and they're not coming up to be super respectful. That's fine. I don't expect them to. Sometimes I'm alone. You know, I go to coffee shops, I spend time with myself, I'm like in the mall, la. Nobody even bothers. And I'm just like, what is going on? Can they smell that I'm a mother? Can they see I'm a mother? I don't know. I think like that's the first point. I think as a single mom, like the mom thing comes to my mind very fast because I am a mom, you know. And if I was like single without a baby, it would be a different dating scene for me. I have to be super careful. And I also, you know, I'm just like, there's a lot of like, it's a barrier for some men, which I don't care for then. I don't care for such men who think like kids are a barrier. Of course, I want a man who like loves kids and loves family and loves children. And but koi nahi hai, matlab hai, bahut sare log hai, but I'm just like, I don't know how to start. Like, I have never dated. This is my first time getting into the dating pool, guys. Like, I married the man I dated for my entire life, right? So I have no reference point. I have no game. Like, I don't know what it is like to date. I don't know what it is like to go on dates. Apart from like one man who was my husband. Like, just in the comment section, like, what are you all doing? Especially people, and if you're in Dubai, fab. I know a lot of people say like go to like-minded clubs and stuff. Not clubs, not that kind of club, but like book reading club or like fitness club, like whatever is your skill set, whatever you like doing for fun. Go to a group class, like a cooking class, and you'll probably meet someone of the same interest. I think that's also the right way to meet someone, in my opinion. Also through a friend, like a mutual friend. They may not be the perfect fit for you, but at least it's trustworthy. You're like, okay, cool, she knows him, so it's okay. That can be another way. एक तो मेरे पास दोस्त ही नहीं है. Like, Veronica is the one friend I have. She's also single, so it's a hopeless situation, and she's way younger than me, so she doesn't have single friends. Most of them are dating or married. Same in my case. I have married friends who have married friends, so it's like everyone's taken, y'all. I know it's like a scary territory for men to just like go up to a single mom or like a mom in general. Fair enough, but that would be my ideal case scenario. If a guy comes up to me confidently while I'm with Abigail, I'm like, dude, potential. I don't know, man. People here are very beautiful, but they're very ice cold. Even when it comes to like girls, like moms, girls, women, Like a lot of them are not only, they're from all around the world, okay? Europe and like UK, and there's so many people here from different cultures. A lot of people are kind of like stuck up, I won't lie. Like they won't even smile at you. I am like this desi girl going and smiling at everyone. I'm like, hi, how are you? I can be too friendly, and that can push people off the edge. They're like, okay, she's too friendly. But that's just who I am. I just love getting to know new people and where they're from, and I will just go all the way. Doesn't matter, married, single, I just want to develop friendships. That's just who I am. I'm like, tell me all about you. Where do you live? How did you grow up here? Like, I'm so interested in people, and I feel like people just don't want, I don't know what it is, but a lot of you said matrimonial sites, which I do not understand. I'm not looking to get shadi.com here, please. And some of you said go to clubs and beach clubs, and no guys, no. I will never be at a beach club. I will never be at a beach club. I might be at a beach club, but I'll never be at a club or like party scene, and that's not my scene. I'm not the kind of girl to like go to late night parties and meet a guy. Like my husband will not be there. My future husband will not be in these places. I don't even bother going to such places, dude. No. Possibly like a grocery store would be ideal. A library, a mall, like these are cafes are ideal. Gym, like these are like some interests I have. Like, but you know what I mean? Like fitness related stuff. So yeah, my meeting guys are not very like conventional. It's not like your typical go to a club, sit at a bar and meet a single guy. Like that's not how I would do it. I have a lot of limitations, and like that's fair, but I think the bar should be set high, women. The bar should be set very high. We should not be meeting guys just because we're lonely, or like meeting anybody and anywhere. I don't think that's the right way. Dating apps are not my scene. Again, a lot of you beg to differ. A lot of you met your husbands on Hinge and Bumble, which I'm so happy for you. I don't think I can do that. I don't think it's a godly way to meet someone, and I'm looking to meet a godly man, like a prayerful man. Yeah, my limitations are, I know what I want. However, I'm still open to meeting different kinds of people apart from what I think I want, because you never know. There are so many of us, like on DMs I was reading, there's so many confident ladies who are single, and it's so sad. I feel like men are missing out on us. I'm telling you, men are missing out on such valuable women just because they're scared to approach us. I don't mind approaching people, but I'm really terrified to approach a guy, because like, what if they're married, dating, or like they don't have a ring, but men usually don't wear a ring. I don't know what that is. Women are more likely to wear rings. I don't want to get into that stuff, I think like, oh, she tried to approach a married man. Bhai, maaf karo. That's why I don't go. I'm just like, no, what if you're married? Because like everyone's family oriented here, like so much. It's just hard to tell. It's hard to tell. So I just keep my distance. I'm like, no. I will just wait for the guy to come to me. I don't know. Hum kya karenge? Is single dunya mein. There's so many confident, single, valuable women that are just waiting for men to court them. I feel like gone are the days of men just coming up to you and like saying, hey, I would love to take you out for coffee if you don't mind. Like, that would be so great if you give me a chance to take you out. That confidence, no matter how you look, that confidence is enough for us. Like, that is everything. The way you approach a woman, the way you like speak to her, your body language, all of that matters. And we will almost likely say yes to that because it's confidence. What happened to like, I'll pick you up at 7 and I'll drop you back at 10, like at a nice time without any hidden intentions. And where is that time, dude? Like, where men used to court women and like take them out for like 6 dates before like trying anything, or not even ever trying anything. That's just so fab. It's so fab, like just developing a friendship. It's so important to like getting to know someone, taking them out for a movie, like an open movie, that theater where they like screen love stories. I don't know, I think I watched too many rom-coms and I'm just expecting a rom-com wali romance for me. I don't like this quick dating culture, like meet, kiss on the first date, sleep on the first. I'm like, you have just ruined everything. Like, there's no mystery left, and this is a relationship heading towards doomsday. I think it's so important to like court a woman, and we desire to be caught. We desire to be chased in a very pursued. Forget chased, pursued in a very like beautiful way. I think like a stand-up man opening the door, like dropping you home at a decent time without expecting anything in return, messaging if you've gotten home safely, saying good morning, what are you doing for the day, can I take you out this weekend, like screaming. Like a guy who has so much like is just dead. ऐसे आदमी नहीं है अभी इस दुनिया में. I've got this lip liner Flirt from Say. It's nice. It's like a warm brown tone lip liner. क्या करेंगे हम लड़कियाँ? बताइए ज़रा. Leave it in the comment section down below. What is our plan of action here? I've been single for 2 years, 2.5 years. A lot of people have been single for 5 years and have completely given up. I don't want that to happen to us. I want us to meet a great man, and there are men out there. But like, the thing is, what is the route to meeting that man? Show yourself to us, men. Okay, chal now. You look so cute. What hairstyle do you like the most? What are you doing? What hairstyle do you like the most?
I want beautiful hairstyle.
Beautiful hairstyle. Okay. I'm your salon lady.
Hi, salon lady.
Hello. I'm here to give you a beautiful hairstyle.
Okay, salon. You saw that girl look so beautiful.
Yeah, I did.
You look so beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I used to jump without looking. Didn't care if I fell too hard. Now I keep my hands in my pockets.
What's up, guys? I'm just taking a walk in the park because I can. I can storm out of the house and go somewhere, which I like. I just put on my workout gear and I left the house because there was a PR package that came home and it's meant for work, and after telling Abigail don't touch it, she touched it and she tore it, and I got really mad. It was one of those moments where you snap, and I just yelled at her like, no. And then when I yell, like, my entire nervous system gets shaken up because I'm not the kind of person who gets mad or yells. Sometimes I don't like who I am in the mom role, like certain parts like getting upset and losing my patience, but I did. My breathing gets different and I just don't like who I am. Yeah, I just like left her with my mom and I got out of there because I have to leave the vicinity sometimes, you know. I don't have to justify it. I had to leave it, and I'm so glad I have somewhere to walk. I don't usually go for walks, but I think clearing my head, listening to a podcast, praying is going to help me, and so I'm doing just that. I hate it when I scream, like when I just like that moment, like you know, you don't know who you are. You're just like, I never get angry, but I feel so bad when I scream because she's just a kid. But what are you gonna do? Anyway, I'm gonna continue walking. Hello.
Overthink every scar. I've traded daisy chains for loose ends and no connection. I've traded summer breaks for long nights and lost direction. I know I've made mistakes, but never learned my lesson.
Trying a new coffee recipe today. Brown sugar cinnamon cloud. I don't know, let's see. I put an espresso shot, cinnamon, and a little bit of brown sugar. I'm whipping it. It's very whipped. Wow. So ice in this. And then he said to put milk and cinnamon. Okay, milk and some cinnamon. I'm not a fan of cinnamon, but I really want to dive into something new. Not bored of my coffee, but I think I need to try something new. It's like winter time, so cinnamon is the perfect ingredient. Then we whip. I put half and half almond milk and whole milk. I don't know if that is even a thing you can do, but I just needed to whip properly, and almond milk doesn't whip really well, so blender is very random. I got it from Amazon, so don't ask me which blender have you got. It's like the first thing I got on Amazon when I put frother or blender. Kya bolte isko? Hand mixer. Okay, so that is whipped. Pour it into. It never looks like the recipes. I don't know why. That is my kettle heat handle. So let's give this a shot. I have a feeling I'm not going to love it as much as I love my other coffee because it's so sweet, my other coffee, and I love sweet coffee. Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I think some of you will like it. It's not too sweet. A lot of you complain about my coffees being too sweet, but maybe this could be a not bad. Cinnamon also. I think everything was added in the right proportion. I'm just gonna add some more almond milk. Cool. When I hate my coffees in the morning, my mood is very off. So I'm glad this is not bad. So how many eggs you put here? Three egg whites and 1 yellow, spinach, and like you can see tomatoes and stuff, sausages, 1 toast, and coffee. Breakfast for the day, and then I'm going to the gym. So let's eat. It's a Monday. I feel like it's a Monday too soon now, Mom. I don't know how, at least I feel it. Weekend goes so fast and Monday is like back again, super speed. Not like my weekdays and weekends are any different. Like honestly, I have the same weekend. Sometimes my weekends are heavier than my weekdays. But it's Diwali, so happy Diwali everyone. Happy Diwali. It's Diwali weekend, so India is a little, they're off offices, so that's why most brands are not working today. So yeah, I'm just gonna groom myself this week. My nails are broken and haircut tomorrow. I have to return a few things at the mall. So yeah, your typical Monday. Not your typical Monday. This coffee is nice, but it doesn't hit like my maple coffee. Yeah, the maple honey condensed milk coffee just hits different. It's not even blendy, it's so watery, which I don't know. But I think there's a coffee for it. There's a recipe for everybody. The maple one, not a lot of people, a lot of people love it. Very few people who don't have sugar didn't love it. So maybe, you guys might like it. Okay, I'm getting ready for the gym. I look super thin today. I don't know what. I just got off my period. I was so bloated, all like my period, and now suddenly I've like dropped all the bloatiness. This top is such a simple racer back top. It's such a simple racer back like tank top. I just picked it up from Decathlon. Decathlon is so good. Why is it so good? I really love Decathlon. I picked up Abigail's swimwear from there. I picked up her swim shoes. I was like, this is some really good stuff. So I picked up this nice grayish color and it looks very good. It looks like a simple tank top, but it looks very flattering. It's got this like, this U shape here, very fitted tank top, but not so tight, which I appreciate. I despise super tight tank tops because I just don't have the body for it. I don't despise it. I love it and I would wear it if I had like a midsection for it. Look how it's like, it's not accentuating anything. It's like beautiful. And I can tuck this in, which is what I usually do. I like to tuck it in, especially today's leg workout. But this is so nice. Oh my gosh. Basic tank top can change everything. A good tank top. I'm going to pick up a few more colors in this because it just looks so nice. Tank tops are just a no-brainer. I'm gonna hit sun tint because girl is pale. Combing the hair. I'm going to go and get my steps in. I used to not like cardio. It's not like I still love cardio, but there's something about this weather which is making me want to walk and it's making me want to warm up my body. So I'm gonna go for my full-blown walk in the evening, but right now I'm just gonna warm my body up before workout because it's been, I want to say 5 days since I haven't worked out because of my periods. I do not work out on my periods. I have painless periods, but I don't care for that life. I cannot be bothered to go for a workout. I just rather rest my body at home because it's doing a lot. Yeah, I think it's just like with all the tight clothes and stuff, I'm not a workout during my period kind of girl. At least now. Will I ever be? I don't know. Doesn't sound very pleasant.
Kiss my lips, but do you feel the way I feel for you? I was lucky to fall in love again. Let my fear go. I was brave enough to let you win. No matter the risk, you're worthy of my heartbeat. Hold me, please, let me be your fantasy. Tell me that you wanna grow old with me. Here I am, no matter what may come. For better or worse, I'm here for you. Even through the days that you make me blue. I love you so, I'm ready for takeoff. Love me, you're gonna.
Leg extension. Nobody's in the gym right now, that's why I can talk. I get very awkward filming when someone's in the gym because they feel like they're in the video and they don't want to be filmed. And I'm like, I'm not filming you. Calm down. But yeah, I just don't like filming when other people are there because it gets really awkward. So I'm doing a 27 kgs. 7 kgs with double leg. Usually I do a single leg, but I'm doing double leg for range. My earlier gym had a back, so I could have leaned back and picked up more weight. I used to do like 76 kgs. But because this machine doesn't have a back, it's a really different setup here. I'm going to just be holding this and lowering my weight. So again, engaging my core. 2, 3, it's actually quite light. 4. The idea is to do your exercises really slow with intention and feeling the muscle you are exercising. That's basically what it's all about. I earlier used to just finish my reps or do more exercises and be like, oh cool, I'm done. But like, I realized if you do 6 reps or 10 reps, but if you do it very intentionally and slowly, you're building muscle more than doing it quickly and more reps. So slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You resist the weight coming down. That's how you're building tension. Resist. 6, 7, 2, 3, 4. And you should feel it here on your core. Slow. 1, 2. I just hope you guys are going to the gym. It's so important to build your muscle and bone density. Like, it starts to decline as you hit 30. Women, especially after you've given birth, it becomes paramount to just work and keep your body going mentally, physically, no matter what reason you're doing it for. I will admit I sometimes do it for the mental aspect of it, but I mostly do it for the aesthetic aspect of it. I want to look good, right? Who doesn't want to look good? I want to look good. I want to get my curves back. I never had curves. What curves back? I was flat. I was like thin. That's all I was. But I want to get like toned and look good. And that's how I'll feel good. Internally, it will help my mind. Weightlifting is my favorite form of exercise because I have done DRX, I have done functional. I loved it while it built my endurance and stamina, and it's important to do cardio exercises. I feel like weightlifting is the only form of exercise that actually it shows result. It's the only exercise that actually I could tell a difference in my body within 8 months, which is fab for a mama. And imagine if you are not postpartum and if you're just like in your 20s, how beautifully your body will grow. I keep looking there because I'm like, somebody will come and I'm talking to a camera, I don't know. but you want to sort of lift weights. You want to do it with the right trainer. If you're postpartum, you want to make sure you are going with a trainer who understands postpartum body, who gets your core. If you have diastasis recti, they work to closing that gap. They work to maintaining your core and not damaging it further. There are some exercises you cannot do if you're postpartum, like crunches and planks. You're not supposed to do those. It's not going to fix your core, it's going to damage your core. So understanding what core exercises to do postpartum is really, really important. This is the foundation of your entire body. That's why the engaging is so important, engaging of the core, and just building muscle health is so important, man. Like the amount of women that go into like lose osteoporosis, like is that what it's called, osteoporosis, like losing their bone density really quickly as they age. There's a lot that happens to a woman's body, and she has to cope up much more than a man. So I think lifting weights is life changing. And either get on a fitness program on the Nike app, or join like your favorite fitness influencers app, or do something. Take on an expert's guidance. Don't just go and lift weights or take up a local gym trainer. I'm sorry, but local gym trainers are focusing on too many people, and they just want you to finish your reps carefully. They're not like intentionally programming for your body. You want someone to program for your body, because you might have PCOS, diabetes, certain genetic issues. Like, I don't know, you have to really see what your body needs and tailor your program to your body, and not just do an exercise because your favorite influencer is doing it. What I do may not fit you, what you do may not fit me. So it's really important to focus on what are you focusing on. Fat loss, muscle building, what is it that you want for your body is really important. Telling that to your trainer, and your trainer working backwards from there is really freaking important. And weightlifting is my favorite form of exercise, but move your body. That's all I'll say. Do movement, dancing, Pilates, whatever fits the bill, whatever you feel that you can do waking up in the morning. If lifting weights is like a dragging feeling, then maybe do it later on in life, but do something instead of sitting on the couch. No wonder so many women are so obese, are so like lazy. And you know what, I know there's a lot happening in our lives and we have babies to take care of and stuff, but put them aside for 1 hour. I'm sorry, but you deserve love and you deserve care, and your body deserves to be taken care of. And even when my mom was not with me, my mom is with me now and she's watching Abby, but even when my mom wasn't with me, I have help. So like, I was so scared of leaving Abby alone and coming to work out, but that's something I just had to trust God to take care of her and my help to take care of her, and I just had to take that 1 hour for myself. We will find all the excuses not to go to the gym. I'm telling you, I know that, I know the feeling. But have your kid come to the gym with your caretaker, or have your kid go to the park or wherever you are. Just take your kid there, give them something to play with, draw, place a mat there, give them some snacks, and watch them while you are training or something. Have your family member watch them for 15-20 minutes and get in a workout. Make time for yourselves, man. If you can make time for your in-laws, you can make time packing a tiffin, you can make time for your children's homeworks, you can make time for yourself. It's all about priority. Do you really want to get back in shape? Do you really want to lose that weight? Wake up at 5 a.m. and go to the gym. Sometimes that's just what you have to do. Life is tough, but I don't want you women going down into that bone density, losing your bone density, because we will, and having to like limp and walk. So many of our dadis and nannies limp and walk, like they are immobile, they're on a wheelchair, they're dependent on their children to take care of them. No, don't you want to be mobile at like 70, 80? Don't you want to be functioning beautifully and just be like playing with your grandchildren and be at like tip-top health? I do. I don't want to be dependent on anybody, and I want to make sure that I'm building my muscle and looking stronger and fitter than ever. And that takes 30-40 minutes of your life. And if you can't give that much to your body, then be prepared for you to get like fat and obese. And I know using the word fat is offensive. I'm sure nobody wants to be overweight. I don't think it's their first like choice of, yeah, I love overweight. I think they're just tired of life, and they're tired that nothing's working out for them, and so they just give up. And that's okay. That must be a hard thing. I don't understand it, so I'm not going to comment on it.
But there is a solution to this. It may take like 5 years, no problem. But are you starting to do something for your body? Are you going down the nutrition route? Are you taking care of your like food intake? Are you walking daily? Are you getting in your steps? Are you running? Are you doing some form of movement? If you say no, I want to accept myself as I am, girl, what about your health? I understand body image and I understand loving the way you are. Nobody's saying to get skinny and size 0, but you have to get to your fittest, best form ever. I'm sure oh, he's cute. Anyway, I got distracted. But I don't think anybody wants to be overweight. I'm sure everybody watching me who looks at themselves in the mirror and is just like, dude, no, I want to like get better. You just have to start. Trust me, you just have to go in, start, and 8 months down the line, you look at yourself, you're like, what just happened to my body? Like, you'll not even know. Your body will respond to what you give it. You water it, you feed it, you take care of it. Any human being, if you take care and nourish it and grow it, it's going to grow in the best form possible. If you discard it, let it be and let it eat scraps, it's going to go to the dark side. So why don't you take care of your body the same way and get fitter, cut that fat, and get to your fittest self, whatever that is to you. It's definitely not being overweight. Whatever that is to you, get there. And I promise you, like, you're gonna feel so much better. Everybody here walks, everybody here trains. I have not seen an overweight person here. Like, it's very rare sight to see someone overweight here because everybody is doing something workout related, which is so fabulous. But also the environment like demands it. The environment makes room for you to like walk and jog and get fit and seeing other people fit. We back home in India, we don't have a culture of fitness. Like, now it's starting to grow, but we're okay with our grandmothers and grandfathers being like obese and sitting on the couch and us taking them on a wheelchair everywhere. I think that's become the norm, which I don't think it should be. I feel bad for them. I'm sure they want to like run around with their great grandchildren. They want to play. But nobody taught them that, hey, lifting weights is going to help you unless you have a genetic condition. Like, I'm not saying like, you know what I mean, right? If you have room for working out and if you're well into your 30s, 40s, you should get to the gym. Like, take out to swimming, do like anything. Movement of body is necessary. I've spoken too long. I have finished my set. Let's go for leg extensions. I feel very passionately about this because I've seen my own growth and it's possible, you guys. It's possible, and I don't want you to end up on the bed when you're 50 years old. Why the heck should you? Don't you want to work for that 50-year-old? That 20 years down the line, I want to be like so fit, like the fittest 50-year-old ever. And it's everything. That muscle right there, that's the hamstring. Gonna be building that up. It's my favorite muscle. All of them are my favorite muscle, but I like that cut. Slowly. Warming it up. Make sure you are progressing in your weights, progressive overload. Make sure you are like, in a year's time, you're not stuck to the same weight. Obviously, you're starting with 2.5 kgs, 5, 7, 8, 10, 12, 16, 15, 18. You have to go higher and higher as the months pass. And once that happens, you will actually start to see cuts and stuff like that in your body. I'm not on a calorie deficit. I'm not dieting or anything. I'm eating really well. I can tell you that. My diet naturally has progressed to eating less crap outside because I'm seeing how my body looks and I'm loving it, and so I automatically don't want to eat rubbish that I used to eat before. I used to love a good McDonald's burger, and I still do. I eat it, but I prefer something healthier like a chicken and rice, or like I will eat noodles, and I still eat my carbs and stuff. Like, I'm not on a diet, but my preferences have changed. Earlier I used to eat this much rice and take another scoop of rice and eat curry, and that was my lunch when I started with my trainer, and she was like, okay, no problem, keep eating, I don't want to stop you from your food. And she knew that once I start seeing results, I will automatically stop wanting to overeat. I used to overeat because I loved food. But I automatically felt too heavy and too drained and dragged in the afternoon, and so I started eating lesser portions automatically. I'm not starving myself. I feel full with like a little bit of like not a little bit, a good amount of protein, little bit of rice and salad on the side. And I'll have my like peach iced tea, and I'll have my Coke, Pepsi, all Diet Zero, Coke Zeros. I've developed taste for it. And once you start seeing results, dude, you definitely don't want to eat that keema pao and that chole bhature and pani puri. These are great one-off, but these are not like friendly foods if you're building muscle. So I will eat all of those once in a while. I don't even crave it. Your body stops craving stuff like this when you start seeing results in your body and you want to intentionally put nutrition into your body. I'm still not there, guys. I'm very far off from being a... Veronica does a really good job of putting the right amount of things in her body. I just don't have the time for it. I think I have a lot going on and blah, blah, blah. I can't like specifically measure my food, but I just know how much it takes to keep me full, and that's all I do. But I enjoy my sweet coffees, my tiramisus, my cakes. I eat it all. Stanley, I love drinking a lot of water. So hydrate a lot. I think eating right is really important. I think it's very underrated, eating the right foods. Eating ghar ka khana, again underrated. It's the best thing you can possibly eat, ghar ka khana. I've learned how to cook myself, so that's really great. I think just eating clean foods is the way to go if you don't want to diet. Yes, if you're prone to putting on weight too soon, or if you put on weight here, some girls just put on weight a lot here, put on weight, arm fat a lot, then you really need to work with a nutritionist to see how you should tone your body accordingly. It's so subjective. It is so subjective. Like, don't even try to follow what I'm doing, because I don't put on weight easily. So it's very subjective. My body shows things really fast. Like, I can still see muscle in my body. Imagine if I was on a calorie deficit and I cut down my fat. I would have like the best body ever, be like super ripped and toned. But I'm not there in my life yet to macro count yet. I don't want to do that. But I will be there someday, hopefully. There are trade-offs in life, and you have to trade off something to gain something. That's just life, relationships, anything, right? You can't expect to eat everything and like carry on with the way you are living, sleep 1 to 2 hours, get up and hustle your life through and work out like late. The lifestyle is so important. If you cannot maintain that, you can't expect to gain a good body, so then don't blame yourself or blame your body for not doing what it needs to do, because women's bodies are very complicated with their periods and their cycles, and it's too complicated. So if you don't have a correct lifestyle, if you don't have the intention, the mindset, don't blame your body for not showing up, because you don't show up for yourself. So there is a trade-off. You have to sacrifice to get something great in return, and it's a slow progress. It is not something that you're going to gain instantly overnight. This took 1.5 years to build, and it's still not there, but it's pretty fab, I must say. It was painful, slow. I didn't see results for months, and then suddenly one day in 6 months I saw my back muscles, and I was like, and that's when I realized I was addicted from then on. But yeah, so please be willing to lose some sleep in the morning and come to the gym at 5 a.m. if you don't have time in the day. Be willing to sacrifice 1.5 hours with your kids or your husband. Be willing to sacrifice foods that you like too much and get on a cleaner diet. Be willing to sacrifice time with your friends. Be willing to cut out alcohol, your favorite drink, and tequila, and cut the shots out, cut the smoking. You have to cut these things out to see progress in your life. If you don't do it, you're overloading your body with stress and workout. Yeah, if you smoke, drink, and work out, don't even. Like, you're killing yourself. So yeah, please remember that there's a trade-off, and you just need to be willing to sacrifice a lot. 10 and 10 plates. Few things to motivate you is a cute fit. You need to wear a cute fit to the gym, otherwise, bhul jao. I mean, like, whatever makes you feel confident. If a loose t-shirt is what makes you feel confident, oversized, then do it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just like, you need to feel cute. For me, it's like a pair of cute shorts, well-fitted shorts, a loose tank that is not tied on my midsection, something that's like this, and a cute hairstyle like a crisp updo or a bun. I do a little bit of tint and a little bit of lip balm, colored lip balm. I feel cute, so I don't care. Obviously no base makeup, just like tint on my cheek. And that's how I come to the gym, because there's no one in the gym, so I'm not doing this for anybody. Can you see? I always do this for myself. Does not matter. Let's try this chicken. Why? What did you do different? I have a very basic taste. My mother has eccentric tastes. My mom, Veronica, they love like different. I'm like basic. Thank you, Jesus. It's nice. I can't taste the pineapple as such. No, it tastes good. Yeah. Quite good.
Can I get a tomato, please?
Yes, you can.
Only with the hand.
She's stealing all my salad. Mmm. You know what this tastes like? Panda. I knew it. Panda Express's orange chicken. But less sweet. Orange chicken is so sweet.
You like sweet?
No. Why would I like
Yes,
sweet?
I didn't put money because it's already sweet.
This is like takeout Chinese.
Yeah.
Literally takeout Chinese, but homemade and healthy. I'm going to return my sweaters. Like some sweaters I got from New Yorker. So New Yorker is a very like cheap brand. Okay, let me just say cheap. So it's cheap, little bit quality wise and also money wise. So it is cool if you want to wear casual wear, if you want to get casual wear, coats, jackets, they have everything. Thoda sa quality takes a hit, which is okay because then it is like 45 dirhams, it's 50 dirhams a jeans. So this, I love these pair of jeans, but I put it for wash because Abigail threw up on it in the car after having motion sickness, and it lost its like jean like softness and it's become kadak, but it still wears well, which is great. I'm glad that it wears well. I love the fit of it. It's a straight cut, like you can see. It's high waist, so I don't like showing my belly button. So this, like, everything about this jean is good, but I got so sad when I just felt the quality. I'm like, what just happened, you know, after one wash? And I don't wash my jeans. It's typically said not to wash your jeans a lot. Yeah, I never wash my jeans, like rarely, once a year. I'm telling you, I don't wash my jeans. When I had to wash it, of course, and then it lost elasticity. But this jacket is also from New Yorker, so I was like, it'll be a cute quad set. I'm going to return stuff from New Yorker. I got 2 sweaters, one for my mom, one for me, and it just is so scratchy. That's what I'm saying. It's super scratchy and itchy, and it wasn't cheap. It was 75 dirhams. So I'm going to return those, and I have to return a pram I got for Abigail. Let me show you. So we have a lot of prams here. That's a travel pram. That's her cat's pram. And this is the pram I got for the park, actually. We're potty training her. Okay, I got for the pram, so she just sits and we take her to the park. It's a little far away. She gets really tired once she's done playing and she doesn't want to walk back home. So I thought this is a cute one, but Abigail is way too tall for this. So her legs go all the way to the floor, which defeats the purpose of this pram. So I'm going to return it. There's a 7-day return on this. So मैं इसको वापस करने जा रही हूँ. And we'll see what other pram I can get in place of this. Finished every bit of this lip oil. It's like the best lip oil I've ever had. The Huda Beauty jelly oil. This is in the shade peach, juicy peach. I have the other one, strawberry one, but I love the peach better. It's just the smell of it all. And I'm wearing lipstick. I'm wearing Jane by Nykaa, the old school bullet lipstick by Nykaa. It's so juicy and hydrated, and I've been digging this like fall brown nude color on my lip. Fall nahi hai, but you know what I mean, right? Like end of the year. Yeah, anyway, so I got this jacket, as I was saying, but it's cute and corsetty. It's very cute. You know, it's like snatches the waist, so it looks like a very chic outfit, honestly. But I will leave this open.
Blackbird Sunday, backseat tune, pair of bluebirds pick around on the roof. Mother Earth holds
just picked up the New Balances. New Balance 530, what Veronica told me. Walking shoes. I put my foot in the New Balance shoes and my feet wanted to jump up and hug me. I didn't think shoes made such a big difference to walking and all, you know. I'm like, it's shoe. It's pillows for your shoes. My feet are so comfortable. The shoes are so lightweight. I got it. I was like, I need these shoes and they look so cool. I picked the beige one. The white one was too white, almost blue white, which I didn't like a lot. The beige one is much softer.
On your face, breathing in cold air. What if you let me know all that you know? Give a hug, have you? What if I made you know all that I know, that this could happen to you?